Hey guys, we are back with some more New York Islanders franchise mode, and in this one, I actually did mess with the AHL lines a little bit. I signed Daniel Winnick, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare, Yanni Pekarainen, who's a prospect of ours, looking pretty solid, Tom Pyatt, and I believe I also went after Zajac and one other guy, but they're still waiting to be signed, so we're waiting on them, but I didn't want to simulate any further as this is the first day of the season against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And as you probably saw earlier, while we were in the NHL lines, Andreas Mueller is an 87 overall, first line forward. So hopefully that is true this time as a 87 overall, I would imagine at least. Barzell 91, Lee 84, Ho-Sang 84, Beauvillier is an 83. Yeah, I would imagine after that good season he had, 61 points last year. Bennett Strite, 84 overall, confirmed. Ragnarsson, 79. Commodore is an 81. All right, so he grew up a little bit. Wallstrom is an 83. So this is an interesting situation we have here with our wingers. We have a lot of winger depth, scoring winger depth to be specific. Andreas Mueller, Anders Lee, Bennett Strite, Oliver Wallstrom, Christian Ragnarsson, who's probably like an 80 or 81 overall this year. So we might have to trade one of those guys eventually and then Josh Ho-Sang as well, but he's a playmaker. So I was just talking about like goal scorers. I mean, you got, what, 5 of them right there, and Lee, Mueller, Strite, Ragnarsson, and Wallstrom. So that's that's an interesting situation we got there. Then Shea, 87, Pulik, 84, Scandella, 81, Dobson grew to an 83. Durat is a confirmed 80, so he will be in the lineup this year. And then Ian Cole, 81. Now, let's check, actually, Bodie Wild. We still don't know if he is NHL ready. They still have him at his 76, but it's only at the 2-bar scouting. So we'll keep him in the AHL for right now, along with Toiber, Greiba, Salo, Wotherspoon, and Van de Soppel on the back end. Then you got Dalcol, Cizek, Clutterbuck. Then Ottoson, Petty, I guess so for right now, put Bellemare. We're still waiting on Zajac and that other guy. Winnick, Pouliot, Bailey, I guess, for right now, and then Jones for right now, and then Pyatt and Pekarainen. So there you go. There's the AHL, and as well as Hutchinson in net. We still don't know his overall, but I would imagine he grew quite a bit. It looks like he could be at least a 70 overall, hopefully, like, 72, 73, maybe even higher. So with that, we will get to the first game of the regular season for your New York Islanders, and we will simulate it and then go into the third and do a commentary third period. So here we go. First period. All right, 1-1. Ragnarsson with his, I believe that is his first NHL goal officially on the New York Islanders. So there you go. Christian Ragnarsson with his first goal on Matt Murray. Second period. That will be an Andreas Mueller goal. All right, so the rookies, well, the rookies that we drafted coming in clutch in Ragnarsson and Mueller, but then Malkin and Simone for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So let's get into it. As Durat feeds Beauvillier with 5 seconds remaining. Strite tries to feed Ho-Sang, but cannot, and that'll be a final score of 4-2. All right, so we are back, and let's get some simulating done here, as we already took a look at that game. That took quite a bit, so we'll get a good look at some of our players here. Let's go 9 games. So that would be 4 right there, 5, 8, and 9 is the Ottawa game. So we'll simulate up to Arizona, just so we can get a good look at our rookies, see how they're doing, see if we need to shuffle anyone around. 6-2 win versus the Rangers, that's what you like to see. And a game against the Washington Capitals. What do we have here? A 5-3 loss, that's unfortunate. Calgary, 5-4 overtime loss, so got some points there, but not looking too great to start out the season. 1-2-1 as of right now. Game against Winnipeg, and I didn't get to see their record, but they beat us 3-2. We win against Dallas 5-1. Okay, so we're a little bit back and forth right here, but for the most part, looking a little lossy at the moment. 2-1-1 are the Buffalo Sabres, and we get a shootout win against them, 4-3. Very nice. And game against Nashville, and then Ottawa, and then we will take a look at the stats. 3-3-1 currently are your New York Islanders, and then after the game against Nashville, we are 4-3-1. Very nice. 4-3 shootout win once again. Back-to-back shootout wins in similar fashion. And a 4-2 win against the Ottawa Senators. So 5-3-1. Not too bad in the first 9 games. Let's check out the stats for all of our guys. Josh Ho-Sang leads the team with 9 points in 9 games. I would expect no less from him. He is an 85 overall now. As Anders Lee as well with 8 points. Shea with 8 points. What a pickup. He is an 88 overall. So we definitely got a good pickup there out of free agency. I mean, he's literally almost a top 2 defenseman tier. He's looking very good so far for us. Oliver Wahlstrom with 7 points so far. Matt Barzal with 7 points. Ragnarsson with 6 points. He is an 83 overall second line forward. Man, we have so much scoring depth on the wings. I honestly, it might get to the point in the next year or two where we need to consider moving someone. Beauvillier with 6 points, looking good so far. Andres Mueller, 6 points, looking good. Bennett Strite, 4 goals so far in his rookie season, looking good. Justin Williams with 5 points. Commodore with 5 points as well. Eakin with 4 goals. Marlowe with 3 assists. Scandella with 2. Pulock with 2. Dobson with 2. Cole with 1. Durant with 1. His first NHL assist. Don't know when that was, but you know what? Hey, you got a point. So every player who has played in a game so far this season has had at least 1 point. Plus 6 for Ryan Pulock, plus 5 for Shea, and then 3 for Wahlstrom and Barzal, 2 for Williams, Commodore, Ragnarsson, and Mueller, plus 1 for Lee, and then Scandella, Ho-Sang, Marlowe, Eakin, and Dobson are all even, and then Cole, Stripe, Beauvillier, and Durant are all minuses, but not by much, only -1 and -2 respectively, so it's not too big of a deal. Shots, Strite with 29 in 9 games. Wow. Lee with 26, Wahlstrom 24, Mueller 23. Shooting percentage, you have Ho-Sang with a 23.1, Eakin with a 22.2. These will all come back down to earth. All right, so Eakin is 54.5 on the faceoff so far. Beauvillier is 52.3. Barzal 52%. So all of our faceoff guys, besides Commodore, doing very well this year. I mean, very, very well. Might have to consider switching Commodore, but I'll leave him in the center position. Got to give him some confidence as a kid. You know, he's only 19, so let him work on that. Hits, Pulock with 24, Shea with 19. Blocks, you have Shea with 15. He's been a great pickup so far. And then takeaways and giveaways. Barzal with 12 and 6, good. Strite with 9 and 2, looking very good. Beauvillier 7 and 11, so he's continuing that pattern of having a pretty decent amount of giveaways, but he's making up for it in his point scoring. Currently 6 points on the season, so not too bad. Ho-Sang 6 and 3, good. Commodore 6 and 7, could be better, but he is getting some points as a second year forward, so that is what I like to see. Mueller could be better with the turnovers, 6 and 8, but again, he's getting points. 5 and 10 for Dobson. Scandella with 4 and 8, that makes sense. Lee with 4 and 2, pretty good. Shea 4 and 9, I mean, he's getting the offense, so I can't really complain. As a defenseman, you can't really complain from him. Marlowe 4 and 4. Williams 3 and 5, Eakin 3 and 4, Durant 3 and 10. Yeah, that's gonna happen, especially with rookie defenseman. He'll improve as he goes on in his career, hopefully. Cole 2 and 8, Pulock 2 and 8, Ragnarsson 2 and 3, Wahlstrom 1 and 6. Ugh, that's a little brutal for him. Only 1 takeaway. That's a little concerning for a offensive forward such as himself. And then Pascal Durant with his first career fight as well. What a guy. The first overall draft pick getting in a fight already. And then goaltenders, you have John Gibson, who is not playing too hot. 896 so far. As, I mean, you might be able to blame the defense a little bit. Just because, you know, you're young, you got Durant, you got Dobson. But then you also have veterans like Pulock, like Cole, Scandella, Shea, so it's not too much of an excuse. I'd certainly like to see John Gibson doing better here. And then Kincaid in 2 games, 900 as well, so that's something to take into consideration. We might have to take a look at our penalty kills, see if there's anything going on there, see if there's anything we can fix. So in terms of goals for per game, We are first in our division, 3.56. We are a goal-scoring powerhouse here in the Metropolitan. A goals against per game, unfortunately, of 3.11, so we are defensively inept, but we are offensively just unbelievable. So that's what's winning us the majority of the games right now. Power play, 24%. Not going to change a thing there. Penalty kill, that's a bit rough. 78.1 and 5-3 in one of the last 9. So defense could change. Could definitely change. The penalty kill, we'll take a look at that, as can make some improvements there. As you saw, John Gibson is not doing the greatest right now. I wouldn't imagine Commodore. How's Commodore defensively? Not the greatest. I'll take Commodore off. There's Eakin, Beauvillier. How's Barzell defensively? I mean, Barzell doesn't really need a whole lot more time than he's already getting. So, Cizikas is scratched. Williams, he's not... I don't think he would be too great on the penalty kill either. You know what? How is... you know what? Yeah, let's get Leon here. I would imagine he'd be pretty good defensively. I mean, he doesn't have the greatest defensive category, but what I like about Lee, specifically for the penalty kill, is his body checking and aggressiveness. That definitely balances out the physicality there that we'll have on the penalty kill. And I don't think he takes too many penalties, does he? No, he only has two penalty minutes so far on the season. So that should be an increase for the penalty kill there. And what I think I'll do here is I'll put Beauvillier with Lee, and then Eakin can be with, let's see, Stripe maybe? Yeah, I don't want to give him too much defensive responsibility in his first year. That being said, it could help him, but he is not a defensive player. He's an offensive player, so I'd rather play a defensive guy here. I mean, maybe Mueller could handle it now that he's a first-line forward officially. Yeah, he's got that aggressiveness. He's fast. He's got a good defensive category. Yeah, let's give Andreas Mueller the chance, but instead we'll put Lee there with him. So Lee and Eakin, and then Beauvillier and Mueller, and then Shea and Pulak, Durat, and Cole. Maybe it's Durat who's affecting things, but so let's see. Shea, Pulak, Cole. Who else would I be able to put there? Scandella, Dobson. Yeah, you know, I'm going to put Dobson there. He's a little bit more experienced than Durat. So we'll take Durat off of there for right now. I just want Durat to get comfortable, as we are keeping Durat up here, as he is NHL ready, 80 overall. But, you know, I want to ease him into there. No penalty kill just yet, obviously, since our penalty kill is struggling. So we're getting Dobson on there along with Cole. And yeah, that'll be it for penalty kill. Unless I want to change something on the 3-on-3. No, I don't think so. That's good as it is. So yeah, look at this. I mean, look at this winger depth. Mueller 87, Strite 84, Ragnarsson 83, Lee 85, Hosang 85, Wallstrom 83. I mean, it's just that's kind of OP. I'm not gonna lie, because yeah, Mueller with that elite potential, getting to a 90 overall. Hopefully, same thing with Strite. Hosang has a really good offensive instinct. Same thing with guys like Wallstrom, who's down there on the third line with a 95 overall offensive awareness. Christian Ragnarsson with a 91. So we have so many scoring wingers here, and it's almost gonna get to the point of we might need to trade one of them soon. not this season, I don't think, but it's just, you know, whenever we run into cap problems, that could be. Yeah, that could be something we consider. So Shea, Pulak, Scandella, Dobson, Durat, Cole. Okay, so yeah, everything's looking good so far, besides John Gibson. 896. Really want to get him going. So actually, one thing that I will do, maybe it's a mental thing for him that he's not wearing number 36, so we'll give him his number 36 instead of 37 here. There you go. All right, there we go. That's better. Hopefully, now that he has his actual number, he will start to do much better. So we'll go, I would say, one more month. I'm not going to take it too far. Trying to keep the videos a little shorter than usual. And we'll take it up to December 1st. And the only reason I'm trying to keep it shorter is been having a little bit of you guys might have noticed some occasional visual or audio glitches that have happened, so I'm trying to get those ironed out, and it's been an absolute headache because I'm trying to figure out all the settings for the capture recorder, because I recently got a new capture card, and I've been having it's just like the settings for it are a little bit different than my old one, so I have to, you know, try to find what works. So we're kind of in that stage right now. But luckily, Islanders related, we got 3 wins in a row there against Florida, Vegas, Vancouver, and it continued with Colorado, but is broken up by Minnesota. But we did get a point out of Minnesota, so we're looking pretty good so far, 9-5-2. Hopefully we can get a point or two here against Ottawa. They're pretty bad, 6-8-2. As I continue to vamp, as the simulation keeps going, and Tom Pyatt is our first injury of the year, and he is in the AHL. Actually, that reminds me, did Zajac or that other guy ever sign? I don't think they did. I don't think I saw that. Hold on, let's stop the simulation here as we go on a point streak to start November. So that's very good. 11-5-2. Cannot complain about that. But what happened with? I thought I signed Zajac and someone else for the AHL. Did I just not see them when I was down here? Oh, yes. Yeah, he's down here. Zajac must have just, yeah, he must have just signed and I just didn't notice it or something. He just started playing. So can we get somebody else in here? Johnston was scratched. Let's see. Letestu. Yeah, that was it. That was the other guy I signed. So Bailey. Is there anyone else we can get in there? I really don't like Bailey. All right, so we'll get Letestu up here. We'll get Zajac, my boy, up here with Pouliot and Winnick. And then Letestu with Bailey and Pekarainen. Bellemare with Petty and Ottoson, who's now a 78. He's ready for the NHL next year. Czek's looking good as well. How many points does he have so far? 12 points on the season in 14 games in the AHL so far. Not too shabby. And let's see, Bodie Wild, he's a 78, so he's getting there. He is definitely getting there. He'll be ready by next year for sure. John Torbert is a 70. Sean Greiba is a 71. We've seen so much progression from him. He was like a 44 or 48 when he got into the organization just a couple of years ago. And now he is looking pretty solid. So, and then as we check on Hutchinson, he's a 72, so he's getting there. He's definitely getting there. Still needs a little bit of seasoning. That's why we got John Gibson. And it looks like Gibson is finally starting to turn it on with the recent winning streak we've been on in the NHL. So let's just keep that going as I do not want to jinx anything. So, I mean, if I haven't already, so we're just going to keep going. Game against New York, Philly, Detroit, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh, and Toronto for the rest of this month. And New York, oh my, 5-13-1. This has to be a win here, boys. Continue. Come on. All right, shootout win. I'll take it. Justin Williams is injured with a sore knee. So who's that going to replace in there? Is that going to put in? That's going to put Cizikas in there. So yeah, we'll just do that, as that will be the fourth line. 62 win. Very nice. Very nice. John Gibson is definitely turning it on here in November. 4-1 win. Okay. There you go. We're looking very good. Tampa Bay, they're actually not that good, 8-10-1, but we give them a win, so that's unfortunate there. Breaking up our point streak at the 26th of the month. So this month, all in all, no matter how we end it here against Toronto, has been very impressive for your New York Islanders. Only one regulation loss in November. Overtime win, 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 win. Overtime loss, win, win, shootout win, 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 loss, win, win. Very impressive for your New York Islanders. 16-6-2. I mean, I don't know how you can complain about that. We're first in the Metropolitan Division right now. This is shaping up to be a very good team, boys. I can feel it. Osang with 22 points. He is amazing. I'm glad I signed him to an extension. As he is. It does say he only has 1 year remaining, but we did sign him to, I believe it was a 4-year extension in the offseason. Oliver Wahlstrom, on the third line with 20 points so far on the season. Barzal with 19. Shea with 17. What a pickup he was. Andreas Mueller with 16 points. Ragnarsson with 15. Good rookie season for him so far. Yeah, looking very solid all around here. Lee with 14. Commodore with 14. Strite with 12 so far. 11 goals and 1 assist in his rookie year. What a guy. I mean, geez, 69 shots in 24 games played. 15.9 shooting percentage. Jeez. What a guy is Bennett Strite. Anthony Beauvillier with 12 points. Eakin with 8 points. Pulick with 8. Williams with 7. Marleau with 6. Cole with 6 points. Dobson with 4. Durant with 4. Had his first career goal recently. Very nice by him. Scandella with 3. Cizikas with 1 in 4 games, and then Pellick has not played yet. Plus minus, you got Pulick and Shea locking it down there on the top 2. Plus 17, plus 15. A very nice signing there. It is Brady Shea. Ragnarsson plus 10. So that third line is definitely a lot better defensively this year. Wallstrom plus 7. Commodore plus 7. Yeah, definitely a lot better. Ho-Sang plus 6. Barzal plus 5. Williams plus 4. Strike plus 2. Mueller plus 2. Lee plus 1. Eakin plus 1. Scandella even. Cole even. Zekas even. Beauvillier even. Marleau minus 1. Dobson minus 1. Durant minus 1 as well, but nothing too huge. So that's good. Pulick, Beauvillier, and Shea all with 18. Durant with 13, but no one that major, so that's good to see. Strite with 69 shots. Lee with 67. Wallstrom 66. Mueller 62. So we have a lot of really good shooters on this team. Shooting percentage, 15.9 for Strite, 15.2 for Ragnarsson, 15% for Beauvillier. Looking good. Power play points, let's see. 7 for Ho-Sang, 6 for Barzal, 4 for Strite, 4 for Mueller, 3 for Wallstrom, Lee, and Shea. And then in terms of face-offs, you have Cizikas with a 1 face-off win for 100%. Very nice, Cizikas. Strite is actually a 59.1. So, man, something about those wingers, those scoring wingers, have an amazing face-off category. 80 for face-offs for Bennett Strite. Man, so both him and Mueller could be potentially very good centers if we have to use him at center in the future. Eakin with a 56.1. Beauvillier with 52.2. Barzal with a 52%. Man, we are just eating up that puck possession. And Commodore has even improved a significant amount. He was at a 47, I want to say, before. Now he's at a 49%. 168 wins out of 343 faceoffs, so not too bad there. Hits, 54 from Pulick, 48 from Shea, 46 from Lee, 43 from Mueller, 42 from Commodore, so definitely a lot of physicality going on here. Scandella, 39, Beauvillier, 32, Cole and Durant with 29, Eakin with 27, Strite with 19, Wallstrom with 15, Barzal with 13, Dobson with 12, Ragnarsson with 10, Ho-Sang with 9. All right, that is good enough for that. Blocks, we have Shea with 42, Pulick with 35, Dobson with 34. Takeaways and giveaways, you got 23 and 12 for Barzal, 21 and 18 for Mueller, 17 and 18 for Commodore, 16 and 13 for Lee, Strite with 16 and 9, Ho-Sang with 14 and 6, Beauvillier 14 and 19. Then you got Dobson with 12 and 22, Ragnarsson with 12 and 14. And then you have Wallstrom with 10 and 15, Shea with 10 and 26. Again, that's not too much of a problem. He's producing offense. Scandella, 9 and 15. That's actually a very good ratio for Marco Scandella. 9 and 11 for Eakin, 8 and 8 for Marleau, 8 and 19 for Durant, 7 and 14 for Pulick, 6 and 19 for Cole, 5 and 13 for Williams, 1 and 3 for Cizikas, and then fights, let's see, still only one, the only one of the season from Pascal Durant, the rookie. And then we take a look at goaltenders. Gibson, 906, so he's definitely improved from where he was. He was at an 896 last time, so he's gone up by 0.01%, meaning he's back to up there to a 906. He's been a lot better than a 906 recently. I would say he's been around a 920 save percentage as of late, so he's starting to turn it on for sure, especially with the amount of wins we've got. And Keith Kincaid, 7-0-1 in 8 games played. Are you kidding me? As the backup goaltender, what a guy. 934. This guy flourishes as the backup goaltender. What a stud. All right, let's check out the AHL now, see how we're doing. So, Bodie Wild with 17 points as a defenseman. He is definitely coming up next year. Cizek with 17 points. He could make a push next year as well. Ottoson, 16. He could make a push very well next year as well. So, getting a lot of growth down there. Pouliot, 71 overall now. Looking good. Looking good. Other prospects, Pekorainen, up to a 67. 3 goals, 2 assists in 19 games. Toibert with 5 points, 70 overall. And then Greiba, 4 points, 71 overall. I think we saw that before. And that is looking good. Let's check goaltenders. Let's check on our guy, Jason Hutchinson. 908 save percentage in 10 games played. He's not playing all the games there. He's splitting time with Skarek, so we might have to get Skarek out of there in favor of someone who's lower overall so that Hutchinson can get the majority of the games, because we do want him to grow significantly in the offseason, hopefully. As I would hope that he'll be our backup goaltender by next year. But if not, then, you know, I'm glad we've got John Gibson. That's all I can say about that. So, I believe that'll be it for this one. I wanted to keep it semi-short, but I mean, on the recording, I'm already up to 46 minutes. So, let me know what you guys think of that. We'll check out the team stats as an update real quick, just to show you guys, and then we'll end things off. So, we're still up there in goal scoring, 3.17, and our goals against per game has been fixed. Thank goodness. 242. We went from what, 311 down to 242 in that time frame? That's very impressive. We've been playing fantastic defensively as of late. Power play 19.4, and as we take a look, penalty kill 81.7. So it's definitely gotten better for sure. I mean, that goes hand in hand with the goals against. So for right now, it's looking pretty good. And let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.